We are live. We are live and welcome, welcome, welcome. Anyone who wants to join me in the Hangout, you're absolutely welcome to do that. Let's see what else we got going. Oh, they've changed everything. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Anna.
Hola, hola.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Wow. You want the long version?
Yeah, I hear you. It's been one of those.
Yes, it has. Yes, it has. All right, there you go. So now, start screen share. In a second, you should be seeing a page. Starting over.
Yep.
Okay, so we got a page. So now, let's go up to the address bar. I'm going to type in facebook.com. I'll hit that. It's probably going to automatically be cookie to my Facebook page, and there we are. There's a Facebook page with Dana Settle in the mansion with a bowling ball. All right, so now, here's the important thing. Whenever you pull up Facebook, ladies and gentlemen, you'll notice that as I scroll up this, I have this page is divided into 3 sections. I have a center section where your news feed is. I have a right-hand section that you can see over here has all of my Facebook contacts with green lights that are lit up, which means that these are people that I'm connected to that are online right now. Over here on the left margin is where all of my features for Facebook are. So at the very top, you see my profile, my name. Below that, there's a section that talks about the favorite things that I most commonly use on Facebook. Below that, there are pages. Below that, there are groups that I'm attached to. And below that is a section that's called apps. Now, when you register with PostPlanner, PostPlanner is an app that's loaded onto Facebook. So when you want to log on to PostPlanner, the fastest way to do that is to be on your Facebook profile. Come over here, and this is the home page for Facebook. This is my home page. It differs from my profile page. Let me just click over to the profile page so that you can see what a profile page looks like. All right, here's my profile page. That's not the home page. Up here in the blue navigation bar, can you see my cursor moving back and forth across this blue nav bar?
I can.
Okay, you can. All right, so at this blue navigation bar, you have your name, whoever you are. Your name is going to be in that blue nav bar, and to the left of your name will be another tab that is called Home. When you click on the Home tab, it's going to bring you to this page. All right, this is your home page where all your news feed information is. From your home page, right? You want to go over to the left margin, scroll down, look for apps, and right here under apps, I have MWM, which is my logo for my PostPlanner account. It is Mentor with Mahdi, which is, a name that I have on the internet. So I'm going to right-click on that and open it up here in a new tab so that you can see everything I'm doing. So now you see here MWM on Facebook is opening as a new tab at the top of my screen. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that tab to open that tab, and that brings me to PostPlanner, right? Brings me to the PostPlanner. Anna, are you able to see this?
I'm able to see it.
Okay, great.
Perfect.
So now, the PostPlanner page, this is your main page that you'll be working from, and you'll see a number of things. This top box is really where all the action is. It is where you load in the post that you are wanting to schedule, and you have a number of different options for that post. let me just give you a quick tour. Right below this area, which is your activity area, this is your dashboard for PostPlanner where you're actually going to be scheduling posts. Right below this activity, main activity box, you have another box that lists all of the past all of the future posts that you are going to that have already been scheduled that are waiting to go out. For example, well, actually, some of these are posts that are repeating. So it's going to show both the future posts and your repeating posts. So what you're looking at is for the future, Monday the 11th, these are future dated posts that are repeating every 1 week. Okay, all the way through till some future time, and I believe it was December 31st. And we'll get into this a little in just a second, but I just wanted to let you know that you have two main areas. One is the area that you're going to be working in to schedule posts. The other is where your results are. This box right below is for your results, the things that you have successfully posted. Sometimes you'll be able to, sometimes things won't successfully post, and they'll be yellow flagged as a failed post. You'll see that area right here, and so on and so on. Now let me bring your attention to these other boxes on the right hand side. These boxes, I guess the most important of which is settings. You have a status and ideas box, which allows you to well, let's just take a quick look at status and ideas. No, let's not. Let's keep focused because we have limited time. Let's go to the box that you're going to be working with most, which is settings. So I'm going to right-click on settings and open it in a new tab. So you'll see it come up here at the top window, at the top of my screen. And I'm going to click on that, and as I click on that tab, when the page loads, Anna, are you still with me?
I'm still here.
Okay,
I can still see it. It's
good.
Spinning.
Yeah. Okay, so here is where you develop your lists for any of the Facebook groups that you are a member of. Now, PostPlanner is pretty smart. It when you registered for the app, it began to cull all of your Facebook activity. So what pages that you were that you already have a connection to, those are pages of your own or pages of other people's pages, and also whatever Facebook groups that you are registered in. It has culled all of that information. So now you're going to want to check your settings to make sure that your posts are going out on time. So let me start at the top. The first line of this is your time zone. You're going to want to make sure that depending upon what time you're in, I'm East Coast, so I set mine to GMT time corresponding to North America and New York. So if you're on the East Coast, I highly recommend that you use New York as your standard, and set your first window here for the correct time. And then the second window is post that all of your posts will default to, or I should say the group that all of your posts, or it could be a page that your posts are going to default to. In other words, if there was one place that you wanted to check to see if your posts were rendering correctly, what would that page or group be? That's the group or page that you want to include in this box. I set my default to be one of my own personal Facebook pages, and it is Marketing Mastery Online. You can set it to any page that you're connected to or any group that you're connected to. My suggestion is that you set your default page for testing to be a page or a group that you have at least administrative privileges to.
Got it.
So that's what goes into that second box. The next box right underneath that is a little is a link that shows up within your post. It's right at the bottom of the post. If you were looking at a post that you saw on Facebook, you would, if you blinked fast, you'd never see it. It's just a very, very, very tiny link, but it's the link that your people who are the recipients, the viewers of your post, it's a link that you are suggesting that they can go to find you, to find more information about you, to find you in particular. So that link that you put in this box right here, this box, could be your own personal Facebook link.
Or fan page.
It could be a fan page link. It could be a group page link, a group link.
Mm-hmm.
It could be any one of those. It could even be a page that's outside of Facebook. It doesn't have to be a Facebook. It could be your website.
Mm-hmm.
It could be your personal website, your blog site, any of those, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's what that is. Therefore, it is a place that allows you to put a link that will be right underneath your Facebook post in very small print, so that people who want to connect with you can click that link and go to the page that you are directing them towards to connect with you.
So this is all based on posts, not on page.
Right.
Okay.
So, for example, default post is my marketing with is this post, is this page right here. So let me go to it. This is my Marketing Mastery Online page that I've set as my default page for all of my posts, for me to check on my posts if I wanted to check any of my posts in PostPlanner, or if there was only one place that my posts could be seen, where would that default place be? And I've set that to be here on my own personal Facebook page, right? And let's take a look at a post. Let's see if we can go over here and take a look at a post to see how they would render. Where would I find a post that has already gone out? Let's see. Let me take a look. Let's take a look at this post and see if it's already done. Perhaps it's already done. This is a post that I schedule to repeat, and this is on a group within Facebook. Here it is right here. I believe this is a video post. It is. It's a video post. Yeah, it's a video post. And so let's take a look at how PostPlanner rendered that. It brought the post over to this page beautifully. It has my picture because I'm the only owner of this PostPlanner account. Now, if you were posting with a group, if there are like 2 or more of you in a group, it
will be the owner's photo.
It would be the owner's photo of that Facebook page, of that Facebook profile, I believe. Is that true?
I believe so, yeah.
I believe so. And I'm not sure though. I'm not absolutely sure about that. I'm going to say this. I'm going to say that it's going to depend upon how you set this up. When you were setting up your PostPlanner, if you guys set the PostPlanner up as a group, and your default page and logo happen to be on a group as opposed to a person, then perhaps that picture would be for from that group as a person.
Right. I believe you're able to go ahead and set that up.
Yeah.
That you can have a default photo. and
So
logo.
let's look at the post itself. All right. So this is how I sent the post out. Global Wealth Networks Online Strategies for the 21st Century Entrepreneurs, and I had a link underneath that is for a Facebook video. Now, how do I know this is a Facebook video? Because it has PHP $V equals. And so if this was just an image, it would have a Facebook would have rendered this differently. It wouldn't have this structure. And we're going to be looking at that because it's very important for you to, at a glance, be able to know the difference between a Facebook image and a Facebook video link. But this is a Facebook video link, right? And so it rendered. Now, sometimes with Hootsuite, one of the problems had been that if you loaded a Facebook video, in other words, you uploaded a video from your hard drive to Facebook, and Facebook gives you their own link, which is what we're looking at here. This is a proprietary Facebook link for a video. If you tried to send that through Hootsuite, there would be times or circumstances where you would get 0 on the other end, right? Nothing. And what I mean by nothing, let me take that back. Let me rephrase that. You wouldn't get any thumbnail image. You would just get the link where it says HTTPS facebook.com/photo blah blah blah. That's all you would get. You would get no thumbnail. But I'm happy to announce, and you guys can see that when you load this into PostPlanner, it gives you not only the link, but it also gives you the thumbnail, and it gives you this area here that is clickable also. If you click either the thumbnail image, the link itself, or this area over here, any one of these 3 things would result in you going to the video. So that's really cool. That's really cool. So now let's look down below, and you're going to see that over here it says it was posted 8 hours ago via MWM, which is that guy, Mentor with Maggie. That's just the logo that I use. So remember back on this page, let me see if I can click over to it. Yeah, right here it says MWM via link. Right. So back on that post that we just looked at, MWM over here via MWM, if someone was to click on that, they would go to this link that I set up that corresponds to MWM to find me, right? Gotcha. And this MWM via link, where I've sent them to, remember, is here. So they had, if they were to click on that link to find me, what they would come over to do here on my page is message me. Now I can't see it because I'm looking at my own page, but on any Facebook page there is a like button and then there's a message button up at the top on everybody's Facebook page. So if a person came over and they wanted to connect with me, once they're on this page, they could either type something directly into my on my wall here for my Facebook page, or they could click the message button and private message me. But I just wanted you to know where this logo is linked to. So as you're setting up your PostPlanner, you'll be conscious of that, right? Okay. So it also tells you in the next box going down that you are, what your account status is, whether you're on the basic expert or you're on a guru status, or if you're on an agency corporate account, right? And so now let's get to the other aspects of this. Queue schedule we're going to take up on another video, but tonight we wanted to deal with lists. So how do I build lists so that I can begin scheduling to multiple groups on Facebook? The best way to do that is not one by one, it's to build a list. So here we are. I'm going to click on My Lists. When I did that, this whole box expands and it shows that I've already set up some lists. But more importantly, and let's just say that you hadn't. What it's going to do is give you a box on the right-hand side that shows all of the pages that you are connected to on Facebook. Remember, I told you that when you set up and you register your PostPlanner account, this is an app, and that app, you've given it permission to pull all of your Facebook information. So it automatically pulls all of the pages that you have either established personally yourself or pages that you are connected to, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
It also collects all of the groups that you are registered in as a member of. So here it lists all the groups, and there are groups and groups and groups and groups and groups and groups and groups. The cool thing is it does them alphabetically. So it allows you to be able to really keep track of, you know, how you are developing your lists. So right off the bat, you can see that if you wanted to keep close tabs on what your scheduling has been, you could subdivide your list into groups based on alphabet. So let's just take an example. We're going to build a list right now in front of your very eyes. So let's just say that I wanted to take all of the Facebook groups that begin with the letter A. So I'm going to take a second and I'm going to count these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm going to do these by groups of 10. So here we go. I'm going to click on the first one, and you see 2 arrows here. The box on the right-hand side is all of your groups. The box on the left-hand side is where you're going to start forming your list. So in this case, I'm building a list of 10 groups. So I'm going to click on this arrow to send that group from this side to this side. Then I'm going to go to the next one, and I'm going to do the same thing. Now, a way to expedite that is to click on one, hold down your Shift key, and then start to tap on your arrow down key if you have an arrow down key. I'm going to say that again. You click on one group, you hold down your Shift key with your left hand, look at your keyboard, and then tap on your arrow down key, and as you do that, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 2 over here already, so I'm going to, I've already selected 8 more, and I'm going to click on this arrow key, and now that has loaded those groups to my left side in a list. Now, I need to name this list. So I'm going to name, right down here I have 3 buttons. One says Update Lists, one says Delete List, and one says Add List. So I'm going to click on Add List, and I'm going to name this list, and we'll just say that we're going to call this Facebook dash A list, okay? Facebook A list, right? And so I'm going to save this list, and you see that it brought the name of that list up here to the top, right? So now I'm going to update that just to make sure that PostPlanner saved it, and that is now my Facebook A list. Now, I'm going to click up here in the clear section, so I have no lists on the left side, right? I'm just going to show you that that list has appeared right here. Among all my other lists, that list that I just named is right here. So let's do that again, because this is the most important part of preparing to schedule, send out a list, send out a post, I should say, to a list of Facebook groups. So let's do that one more time. Let's take another list, and we're going to to scroll down, and let's go into the B's. And I'm going to start right here at the top, and I clicked on B, Basic PC Tips. Okay? And I'm going to use that technique that I just shared with you just a second ago. I'm going to hold down, now that I've selected one, I'm going to hold down Shift with my left hand. Somebody's got the sniffles. And we're going to arrow down, we're going to arrow down 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I've got 10 groups, 10 Facebook groups selected. I'm going to click on this arrow to transfer them over to my list side. That's been done. I'm going to click on Add List so that I can give that list a name, and I'm going to name that Facebook. Guess what?
B-list.
B-list. All right. So now I've named the Facebook B-list. I'm going to save the list. I see that it populates up here in my list of lists, and then I'm going to click Update to make sure that PostPlanner saves it. Right? Just to make sure that it has, I'm going to click over here, clear everything out, and then I'm going to look at my list, and there it is, Facebook B list. Okay, so we've got 2 lists now. All right, so let's have some fun. This is the next part, and this is the important part. We've got 2 lists, a Facebook A list and a Facebook B list. Let's get a post and go to PostPlanner and do what PostPlanner is designed to do. So now I've got lists, right? I've got lists. So I'm going to go back
just
to
FYI, it's 8:55, just time.
Gotcha. I'm going to go back over here to PostPlanner where I do my scheduling, and right up at the top it says Post To. It's asking me, where is it that I want to post to? Do I want to post to a group? Do I want to post to a couple of groups? If I click on that down arrow, it allows me to see my lists. It'll put your list first, then it'll put your Facebook pages, then it'll put all of your groups. So you can click on any one group, several groups at a time, or a list of groups. So we're going to click on a list of groups, and let's choose, see if we find it. Oh, you know what? I didn't refresh this page. I didn't refresh the page. So hold on a second. We'll refresh the page. Okay, I'll make double sure by hitting this refresh again. And now, when I click on the down arrow, it should show Facebook list A and Facebook list B. Let's just see if it does. Here we go. There it is. There they are, Facebook A and B. So we're going to choose B. So we know that there are 10 Facebook groups in there. Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They're all there. They are all right there. And if I hover over any one of them, you'll see, Anna, can you see that? That it's showing the name of the group? Are you able to see that? You're not able to see. Okay.
Wait, where would it be showing? Do it again.
I'm hovering over one of the group icons. And
yeah, I see that, but I don't see.
Okay, so that's only visible to me. You can't see it as a third party. That's okay. Trust me, you do see these 10 boxes, though, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, great. So we know that 10 Facebook groups are there. So now let's just pick something that I want to. Let's just pick something that I want to. That's Empower Network stuff. So let me go over to my daily. Hold on 1 second, folks. It's only going to take a second. Daily notes. I'm sure to find something over here. All right. Let's quickly. All right. So I'm going to say, I'm going to send out this. This is a Facebook note. and it says Global Wealth Network Series, Part 2 of 7, Online Wealth Secrets of the New Rich. This is a Facebook note that I composed. So I'm going to copy that, right? That is what I am going to send as a post. I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to put it right here where it says status. I'm going to paste that here, and it's loading, 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 and there, look, boom, there it is, right? And so I know that it's going out to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 groups. That's in my Facebook B list. And now what I need to do is I have a choice. Do I want to keep that image? Do I want to upload an image? You have a choice. You can upload another image. We're going to keep that image, and I'm going to change the time. Now, to change the time, it is scheduled now for 8:55. I'm going to change that time to 9 o'clock. So when I click here on the date, it opens up a calendar, and if I scroll down a little further, it'll show a clock. Can you see the clock, Anna?
I can.
I'm going to change that to 9 p.m. and I'm going to click OK. So now I've changed it here. You see that it's changed to 9:00 p.m. And I'm going to repeat that for, let's say, I'm going to repeat that for 3 weeks. So we're learning a lot of things today. This, just by clicking that button and choosing 3 and weeks, it lets me schedule that out for, I'm sorry, every 1 week. Let me change that. Every 1 week until what day? Until November the 26th. Okay? So we're going to make that November 26th.
So you kind of make it the day after the...
Yeah, I'm going to make it the day after, because 3 weeks would be 11, 18, and 25. So I'm going to make it the day after, and I'm going to click OK. So now, as you see here, it says 26 November 13. So it's going to stagger these posts every 5 minutes. That's what this says. And that's just how it's going to do. It's a default setting. Even if you try to make it less time than that, it's always going to default back to 5 minutes. You can expand the time between each posting, but you can't reduce the time. So it's set for 5 minutes, and the only thing that you have to do right now is hit schedule. So let's look at this again. I developed a list, Facebook List B. It has 10 Facebook groups in it. I took a post, and this happens to be a Facebook note that I developed, which is really kind of like a mini blog on Facebook. I included some ad copy, Global Wealth Network Series Part 2 of 7, Secrets of the New Rich. I added the link, the actual link that this note is attached to. Okay, and it rendered an image of one of the pictures that's within that note, which is really cool. And so I set the time being 9 o'clock, which is in the next minute. I'm scheduling it to go out now.
That's pretty cool.
Because it's only got a minute to do. In the next minute, it's going to do this. So now, what it did was it took those 10 posts and look at what's happening. If I look very closely at what has sent out, the last post is showing first, and that was at 9:50. And if I look up here, this one is at 9:45. So every 5 minutes, as it had said it would, it's putting out a post. Starting at 9 o'clock right now, it's putting out a post. And so let's go all the way down to see where that 9 o'clock post went. Okay, it goes out at 9:02. So if you guys want to hang around for 2 minutes, I'm dialing into the Empower Network call right now, by the way. It is, what is that number? 209-255-1040. Dialing into the Empower call so I don't miss any of that. And yeah, I'm on the call. Cool. And so now we're going to stick around for another minute, and as we do, I should be able to go to where this post was directed. This post was directed, guess where? To my Facebook page, Mohammed Mahdi's Marketing Mastery Online. Right. So in another minute, I should be able to go over that page. Hopefully, hopefully, let me see how many. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, guess what? That's the default. Remember, we had set up one page as default.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not quite sure if it's going to actually post there or not. It says that it posts November 4 at 9:02, and it's going to be repeating every week. So let's just pop over there and see. I'm going to click here, right on the link, and pop over there and see if it's showing yet. Okay, so I'm on that page, scrolling down. Let's see. Well, son of a gun, look at that.
There it is. Pretty
boom,
cool.
Boom, 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 boom.
Pretty dash good.
And we
Gosh,
have
darn
just
cool.
concluded our first training session.
Training 101.
I hope you guys got good value out of that. Let me get back over to the Hangout page with Anna. And I have no idea how okay, that's how I get out of screen share. Ha! There we are.
That was awesome.
That was cool.
Phenomenal.
Real cool. So that's
Very cool.
recorded, and we'll put that up on the group page. And thumbs up. We are rocking and rolling. So you guys are in the right place. I keep telling you, you're in the right place.
We sure are. Thank you, Mahdi, as always.
We'll see you guys a little later. Have a good evening.
Good night.
Good night.